I'm not a fan of it. We are going to allow you to buy it, and we're not going to custody it. We're going to put it on statements for clients. So, I don't think you should smoke, but I defend your right to smoke. I defend your right to buy Bitcoin. Go at it.
On September 12th, Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He says he'll fire any one of his traders buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops 24%. When Jamie Dimon speaks, people listen. So that weekend, we found out that the largest buyer of a Bitcoin fund that's in Europe that buys physical Bitcoin, right? The largest buyer was Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan. And that's not illegal.
There's like this Coinbase A16Z Circle Mafia where they've built an ecosystem and it's self-serving in that ecosystem. And if you're outside of it, you get completely blacklisted, and it's hard to get listed, it's hard to get liquidity, and it's hard to get a stable coin.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told told his members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will. During that auction that we saw a little bit before, the attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy. And it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly moving up as I'm doing this video. And we have stocks getting a pump off of no news, but we do see those yield rates pulling back. So guys, don't forget in crypto, we have options on Friday. So make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now pulling back. We have the dollar slightly up. We have volume in crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, we have the Fed. Repo at $154 billion on Friday. Make sure you're pulling on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we got the mainstream media narrative on reason why stocks are moving up, because Trump is delaying the tariffs. And we know they always do this over the weekend. This is nothing but an algorithm pump, and that means we're definitely going to dump. It's not like the tariffs were put on and then taken off. They haven't even been put on yet. You can't make this stuff up. But remember, tariffs are being used to bring in the digital economy, breaking up the supply chain as we see China going one way, the United States is going another, and now we hear the drums getting louder in Russia, and then also Trump's narrative about Putin is now changing. So we're definitely starting to see this start to climax, so we can see another crisis is right around the corner. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are up. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Elon Musk confirms X Money has started its beta testing. And these social media apps and then also corporation apps are going to be everything apps. A one-stop shop, and you'll have your stable coin, your wallet embedded in the app. So when you want to pay for something, it's one tap and you keep it moving. And they're making it a 3-step process because eventually that AI agent is going to be making those moves for you. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Prometheum, and we know that's China-backed, positions itself a real-world tokenization boom in the United States. Also, we have J.P. Morgan's Jamie Dimon playing the Hegelian dialectic, waits for Bitcoin to get over 100,000 and then says it's okay to buy Bitcoin. Yes, guys, you can't make this up. But we know that J.P. Morgan has been in this space from the beginning. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Dubai unveils real estate tokenization platform on XRP Ledger amid a $16 billion initiative. And the new platform lets investors buy fractional ownership in Dubai property and with title deeds tokenized on the XRP Ledger network. And guys, you know, I used to talk about tokenized real estate when I first started all the time and let you know the power that's going to be in that, because it's going to be rare that you have a single owner of a property going forward. And then also, if you do own your property, now you'll be able to leverage your equity yourself. And remember, I always tell you, this technology can be used for good or evil, but you can own a piece of property with anyone around the world without having to trust them due to blockchain and tokenization. It is definitely some of the best technology ever, but only if you understand it. And by understanding it, you can take advantage of it and make a whole lot of money. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Just think about the Patreons that I have. Inside the Patreon, like mine, you take 2 to 5 people, you can just go and start buying up property together. Right now in the United States, we see the big corporations are doing that, because I know I get at least 2 to 3 phone calls a day of somebody wanting to buy my home, and the call is coming from overseas. So these corporations are definitely buying up as many properties as possible because they know tokenization is right around the corner. And like I stated, you'll be working a job. If you are working, you'll be working a job, and most likely your landlord is going to be the same corporation that you're actually working for. And they won't ask for their rent. They'll just take it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then also, I forgot about something. Someone sent me an article. This may have been a couple of years ago in Australia, where the government had a proposal where the homeowner will own a percentage and the government will own a percentage of the property. I need to look that article back up. But you definitely see how tokenization is going to change everything that we actually do. And then lastly, we had Circle denied reports of Ripple and Coinbase buying Circle. Now they filed for an IPO. And it definitely would not have surprised me if Coinbase had purchased Circle, because we know Andreessen, my guy, has his hands on both. But we're seeing a lot of crypto companies going public, and it hasn't even started yet. We had Kraken, even though not going public just yet, ringing the bell this morning on the New York Stock Exchange. And we have Trump, the president of the United States, pushing this new digital economy. Again, something we've never seen done in history, and still the sheep don't wake up. But the fact is that this digital economy is going to speed up as soon as we get this stablecoin regulation, whenever that may be. Then you're going to see the gas pedal get pushed to the max for this new digital economy. Over the next 5 years, you're not even going to recognize the world that we're living in now. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.